Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend. Man.
Guess what, you bitch, you? They recorded.
We want to know who Sheri Morgan is. We want to know who all these strange people that's, business.
So I'm saying, like, how did you convince
Sheri
Biz?
Morgan.
How did you
Why
convince
did he
Biz?
run? Why did he run? Sheri Morgan, shut him up. I couldn't get him to shut up by earring backs, but Sheri Morgan, got him to go away.
Stop doing that, Regina. I got a question.
Sheri
What
Morgan.
made you convince Biz?
What
made you? No, something like the name, the name dropping and all that. What made you convince Biz?
Are you telling me what to do?
Hey, you dumbass hoe. Ain't nobody worried about you with this Sheri Morgan bullshit.
For you.
Man, Will T, leave me alone right now, bro. I'm not playing with y'all niggas right now.
You're not supposed to be talking about
Sheri Morgan, bitch. Hey, Anthony, I'm about to drop down if y'all niggas don't shut up. I'm about to drop down if y'all niggas don't shut up. I don't want to listen to y'all niggas. I'm talking to this house right now. I'm out of here, bro. You won't shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm out of here.
Sheri Morgan.
I came back. I got quiet.
That's not cool.
Sheri Morgan.
Regina, forget all that. I got a question. What made you convince Biz to wear a tie?
I don't know
on that live. Remember that live that you had Biz come on that motherfucker? And
I don't know.
So when Biz
Sheri Morgan,
I'm saying, like, now y'all,
he knows Sheri Morgan.
My thing is, now y'all against each other.
I'm concerned about safe harbor.
He trying to ask you a question, Queen. Queen, he trying to ask you a question.
That was a key question.
Well, I didn't hear him. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What made you convince Biz to wear a tie?
I don't know him. That's
Tonight, a warning for seniors and families. DC's Attorney General is suing a major Bitcoin ATM operator, alleging its machines have become a tool for scammers. The OAG says 93% of deposits at these crypto ATMs were tied to fraud, with a median loss of $8,000 and victims' median age 71. We're joined right now by Jason Jones, Assistant Attorney General with the AG's office, to explain, Jason, what these scams look like and also, more importantly, how to protect our loved ones. Give us the big picture here as you join us here. What's the most common scenario that you're seeing with seniors and Bitcoin ATMs? How does this scam typically start?
Yeah, so this scam, the scam usually starts with a telephone call and someone impersonating either a bank or a government official, a tech company that you might know and trust, and telling the senior or the other victim that they need to put their money into one of these crypto ATMs in order to protect it or to help with a government investigation or whatever the lie that the scammer might be telling them might be.
So are there specific phrases or instructions that the scammers are using? For instance, we've heard from experts, that tell us about these scams that there's a lot of urgency in these scam calls. What are some tips that you can give us?
Yeah, that's right. Trying to build a sense of urgency is a critical thing that all of these scammers do. They tell you that you need to act right now, that your money's under threat, that your freedom is under threat, and that you have to act right now, and that you should not tell you shouldn't tell your friends or family. You should keep it a secret. You should just do what the scammer tells you. Go to one of these ATMs, deposit the money. The scammer generally wants to keep you on the phone the entire time, or will call you back repeatedly over and over and just keep the pressure building, keep you nervous so that you are not thinking like you normally would be able to.
Right. And why do scammers push victims to a crypto ATM instead of a bank or gift cards? What makes BTMs so attractive to the criminals?
The excellent thing about the BTMs and crypto generally for scammers is that once the money goes into the crypto wallet, it's basically deposited directly with the scammer. There's no intermediary. So if you go to one of these crypto ATMs and you put money into the scammer's wallet, immediately the scammer has all of that money. Gift cards were a popular and still are a popular way that scammers try to get your money, but the smoothness for the scammer of depositing the money right into these crypto ATMs and it coming right to the scammer immediately, it's just too attractive, and scammers are increasingly moving to this method to get the money out of the victim's wallet and into the scammer's wallet.
Okay, so if someone already sent Bitcoin, is there any realistic path to getting the money back?
The Bitcoin, once you transfer money to another Bitcoin wallet, there's no way for the money to be returned. That's something that the scammers really like. If it goes from one bank account to another bank account, the bank might be able to intervene and reverse that transaction. But with crypto, it doesn't work that way. So the second the money is transferred into that scammer's wallet, there's no way really for law enforcement to get that money back.
It's so heartbreaking to see the scammers prey on older adults, preying on the trust and confusion piece that you mentioned earlier. What are some real good tips for any of us to have, with caregivers, or for instance, in my case, I care for my parents. What kind of conversations should we be having to make sure that they are protected?
I think the most important thing is to let your family and your friends know, and to just remind each other not to keep secrets. If someone tells you not to tell someone else, you definitely need to tell someone else. So let your family know, like, hey mom, if someone calls you and says you need to take a certain action, I want to talk to you about it. Like, give me a call. Let's talk about it first before you do anything. That is a critical thing for a person who is not being manipulated by the scammer, to hear the story and maybe offer a check, like, hey, that doesn't sound right to me.
Right.
That is a really critical feature.
Jason Jones, Assistant Attorney General at the AG's office, thank you so much for giving us that important information and also the details of this case.
Thank you.
All right, Jason, thank you. If you or a loved one may be a victim, call DC Adult Protective Services. That number is 202-541-3950. And the OAG Consumer Hotline, you definitely want to write this down, 202-442-9828. You can also email elderjustice@dc.gov. We put these resources at WUSA9.com.